It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports, and all eyes are on Jamar Chase, who's your new single-season record holder and first 2,000-yard receiver in league history. It's the Colts and the Chargers. All that and more coming up next.
First opened back in 2008, there's a look at Lucas Oil Stadium here in downtown Indy. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Indianapolis Colts. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, we take a look at the Colts entering play. It's been a good season for them so far. They're just looking to keep that momentum going forward.
They like their record. Now they want to increase it. A win here could really get the momentum going in the right direction.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Chargers. And this is what every one of these guys waits for each and every week, CD, that moment of anticipation just before the game begins.
I know most of these guys have played well over 100 games dating back to their high school days. Imagine that number if you go all the way back to the Little League type of ball. But that excitement before a game, it never gets old. They all know how to channel it once they actually kick this one off, though. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020, the man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert. Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost. Yeah. How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Big strides, look at him go. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's another first down, as this time they get an even 20. Play action. It's Herbert. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage? They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. For 19 and a first down. Herbert operating from the red zone. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So many times we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Tim Patrick, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Chargers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. PAT up and good by Rosas. And that makes the score 7-0. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their 2nd-year quarterback. After seeing what he did last week, throwing 4 touchdown passes, I had to go to my thesaurus to try and come up with some great words for what he did.
I'm still coming up blank. He was scintillating.
I'm going simple. I don't have pure thesaurus. I'm going dynamite. He was dynamite.
I'll take it.
9 yards on the first down. Keeper, and it's 2nd and 1. So, CD, here we are. You look at how well this offense has played all year. 16-0. Now, most years, they'd be at home right now enjoying time off, their perfect season, getting ready for the postseason. But this is the decade to 2020, so that means 17 games are what's needed to get to a perfect season. Would a win here make them an all-timer for you?
It would. It absolutely would. And I realize we're not comparing apples to apples because of the length of regular seasons. But if you think back to the 1972 Dolphins, they were 14-0 in the regular season. 3 wins made them a Super Bowl champion, so they were 17-0 total. Imagine getting through 17 now and then continuing on and winning the Super Bowl. They're an all-timer team already for me.
Richardson under pressure, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. They need 18 yards here on 3rd down.
79 Broncos.
Richardson. Looking deep here for Chase. Well, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
A little bit of finger pointing and heavy discussion going on in the defensive backfield. It's man coverage, but they leave a guy wide open. They've got to be counting their lucky stars that this ball was overthrown.
They call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Out of the gun, Herbert finds Johnston. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards, and that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Still going, and he will finally be taken down, but not before he gets it to the Colts 18. 52 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. On 1st down, it's Herbert. Open man, it's Johnston. Touchdown, Chargers. An 18-yard Chargers have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Well, this has been a flawless start for them. They score, they get the stop, and they score again, Charles.
Complimentary football at its finest. You just mentioned how they got it done. They scored. The defense got the ball back for them. They score again. That's the way you win ball games.
Rosas good with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. As the Colts offense makes their way out, we take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. Well, we do know, Charles, they will be in the playoffs. They currently sit at pole position #1, but nothing's set in stone right now. They still have to earn that top spot.
And it makes me reflect back to preseason when you and I do our tours of camps. The prevailing message in each and every one of them was what? Win the division.
Win the division.
Win the division. You know you're in the playoffs. It means something. It means a home game. It means a number of other things, but winning the division is paramount. You're right. They won't step off the gas here.
A run by Pacheco on 2nd down. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Panther 11. W18.
1st and 10. Richardson looks to throw it. Man open. That's Jamar Chase complete. He's still on his feet. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jamar Chase with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year. And the Colts have cut it back within a score. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. A shotgun snap for Herbert. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Charger football to start quarter number 2. Now a 3rd and 6. As they've got it as we resume action. He'll get this one to Patrick. And he is going to lose yardage here. They call it a loss of a yard there. And that's going to make it 4th down. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. Deep to return is Josh Downs. Fielded at about the 28. It'll go as a 42, making a 43-yard punt. 6 on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. And now Indianapolis set to take the field.
Let's go now.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Dragon 60.
Richardson off the play fake. They'll roll him out right. Throwing for Chase on the crosser. He's got it. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 32-yard line. And it's straight. It's Pacheco. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Meanwhile, Richardson's throw taken in here by Chase. Touchdown, Colts! Jamar Chase with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Colts are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. 18-0 lead to begin the ball game. Well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
So the completion results there in 9 yards, and they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Here's Herbert. Work in the middle of the the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And his throw here is in.
For them when they start calling plays on the offensive side of the ball.
His eyes already looking upfield on that last one before he brought it in. Now a throw out to his fullback. It's complete. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. Again, Herbert. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 18. A good pickup there of 20 yards. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Herbert. Pass out left finds Johnston. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field. And just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Chargers have taken the lead. PAT up and good by Rosas. And the lead is now 21-14. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. Jamar Chase hoping to be at center stage yet again as the offense returns to the field. Making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defenses, getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Richardson looking to throw this. It connects quickly to Jamar Chase. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. This time they stay on the ground. And this is going to be a Colts first down as he'll get this up to about the 42. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Here we go, here we go. 18, Pioneer. Trap 60, trap 60.
Play action. Now Richardson. Looking deep here for Chase. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Richardson out of the shotgun. And that is Travis Kelce as the first half is winding down. Colts have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point by Gay is up and good. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Chargers going to take over here one more time before the half. Now the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a tie ball game here heading to break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. It's all down to this. Week 18 of the...
Only 2 quarters of football left in the regular season. Everybody's excited to get to the playoffs. So excited that we're just going to skip right over halftime and get back to the action. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this third quarter from their 25-yard line. Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Now Richardson is going to keep it running right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That one will go for 9 yards and a first down on the keeper. Richardson will keep it once again. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. He'll get 8 on the keeper there.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. Rolling to his left. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So roughing the passer penalty, never one that you like to see.
Not at all, and especially when you're in that final push of the season. You can't afford to get your quarterback hurt before the playoffs roll around, and we know they'll be here before you know it.
Escaping the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Richardson. Wide open receiver complete. And the Colts are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. So another on-target throw, and that last one, Charles, going to put him up over 5,000 yards passing out for the season, and that is not an insignificant number.
Indeed it is not, because this is not a big list, and most of the guys on it, Drew Brees, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Dan Marino, they either are or will be Hall of Famers.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Anthony Richardson scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Colts have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. But Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Herbert's throw pulled in there by Johnston. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Eckler now between the tackles. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. Here's Herbert. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Herbert operating from the red zone. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
On 2nd down, Eckler. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Open man, it's Johnston. Touchdown, Chargers. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Chargers have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd. Rosas good with the extra point, and we are all tied at 28. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. That's to about the 28. 2nd down coming up.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
One quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Nineteen tight. Come 19.
Richardson. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
Okay, break.
A tough spot here. 3rd and 15.
18 Rattler.
Richardson looking to throw. And he is caught. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. And we're pointing out, after that last completion, that puts this young quarterback over 10,000 yards passing for his career. And fair to say, he's not done yet.
No doubt about it. He's really just getting started because he's not quite into the prime of his career. So it's likely he's going to hit a few more of these milestones as his career progresses. So let's face it, we'll acknowledge this number and we'll celebrate the milestones down the road.
They go play action with Richardson. Out to his left. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 95 catches for him now on the year. It's a first down. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 53 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Flush to his right. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. The improvisation gets him only a couple, but that's all they needed. First down. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. And quickly they get to the line.
79 Broncos. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Richardson now on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Josh. And Richardson back to throw it. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better.
Touchdown, Colts! Travis Kelce, his 104th career touchdown, one shy of Tim Brown on the all-time list. And the Colts answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie. The lead here in the 4th. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's Gain to kick it away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Heading back out, the Chargers offense. We get a peek at the playoff picture of the AFC. And it's all come down to this, hasn't it? Final week of the regular season. As this year's playoffs play out anything like the regular season has gone, could be in for a wild and fun month of January.
And we can break the rules because we can look ahead. All right, there's not a coach out there that's ever said to their team, all right, let's look three weeks down the road. It's always right here, right now. Forget that. Think about what the playoffs are going to look like. The teams that we see that are already in, the teams that are trying to get in, we could have some great matchups.
Nice little juke. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Charger first. Herbert on first down now. He finds his man complete. That's Tyler.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
Buying time to his left. Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up in.
Second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Trying to find some space to turn upfield, but this defense has
Tackle when necessary.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Patrick with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And he had the 20. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
And this taken in by Downs. A big play in this football game. 3rd down and 1. They'll run for it with Pacheco.
Ken, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
I think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30. Left to go.